Hey guys, welcome to Airsoft Armada. It's the latest review. It's the WE 1911 Tactical Gas Blowback Airsoft Pistol. As you can see, it's a Colt style 1911. It's a full metal pistol. This thing's all blacked out. Everything is black, pretty much except for the chamber here, which says 45 ACP. This camera can pick it up. Basically the only thing. It's basically the only silver colored thing on this baby. So it's a pretty cool, mean looking pistol. It operates on green gas or propane, whichever one you want to use. And WE doesn't have the most sparkling reputation as compared to Tokyo Marui or KJW, or even KWA, or even KJW for that matter. But if you treat them right, they'll perform pretty well for you, and they're a pretty reliable pistol for the most part. I mean, you always get the you always get the dud, no matter what company it's from. But like I said, it can be a pretty reliable pistol, especially if you do upgrades to it. Tight bore inner barrel, stuff of that nature. But it's a pretty cool pistol. I like it. Comes with a gas magazine. You can see the fill valve down there. It's pretty recessed down there, which in a way kind of sucks. But most of the nozzles, the propane attachments that we have, fit on there pretty. It reaches down pretty easily. Fill valve with a release valve. Pretty good weight mag. It's got a slight bevel in the bottom of the grip. It's got a lanyard loop too, which is pretty cool. But plastic grip. Skeletonized trigger and hammer. It's got the fixed sights. So you can see, get the sight picture in there. It's a pretty tight feel to it. It's not too sloppy. There's a teeny bit of movement in there, but I had the standard 1911 real firearm is a bit sloppy itself. It's got the rail system, as you can see, the forward slide serrations. This one does have the bushing like the standard A1. With the scalloping on the side here. It's got the checkering in the front as well as the rear of the spring housing, beaver tail grip, ambidextrous safety, all that good stuff. And while we're at it, we're going to do some fill up the mag, and we're going to take some shots with it and see the feet per second on the chrono. So I'm going to get the propane. Fill up. This is the propane attachment that we sell. We have online. It's like it's not too expensive. It's like 15. I know it's under 20 bucks. So just put that on your standard Bernzomatic or Coleman propane tank that you can get at any hardware store. Underneath. Just give it about 4 or 5 seconds. I'm going to load the BBs up. This has got a fill hole right there on the magazine, so you can just get speed loader that we sell. Down. There you have your BBs in there. This has got a lock here too. It's got a little notch in the bottom there, so we can hold it for you. Just make sure to release that when you're done. Insert it into the clip. The safety on, and you're good to go. So we'll head over to the chrono station and see what this puppy shoots. Here we are at the chrono wing station for the WE 1911 Tactical Gas Blowback. Let's see what this puppy does. Wow, 335, not bad. Alright, you should start seeing some cool down now. So, it's at least above 300, which isn't bad, especially for green gas or propane. And of course, we're using 0.2 gram BBs. It's reading out at 0.95 of a joule, so it should be well within skirmish rules at your range. The slide lock backed on me. I'm sorry, the slide lock backed on me. And there was still BBs in the thing. There's still BBs in the mag. Kind of strange. 27. 19. 23. Oh. 16. So here we can see it's at least above 300 feet per second. Not too bad. It's under a joule with 0.2 gram BBs. Alright, so for the WE 1911, this is the tactical one, as you can see. Oh, it's gonna do. It breaks down just like the regular 1911s. If you're not familiar with that, I'll show you that real quick. Zoom out a bit here. Zoom out. So this is the pin that holds the slide on. Alright, it goes to the other side. That's what this circle is right there. So when it's out of ammo, you'll see it locks back, and it also releases the slide. So what you want to do is line up this notch with the end of the slide release, or the slide catch. What you can do is hold this back, line up that piece right there, and just push it through. Pops right out through the other side. Slide comes right off. Side to side. As you can see, this is going to pop right out, so be careful. This doesn't have other guns. Usually the MEUs, they have a pin coming out here to stabilize this, but WE does not have it on here. Another KP07 KJW has it on there, but regardless. So you want to remove this. It's the spring rod and the spring guide. And being like the standard 1911, it's got a barrel bushing. In this plug here, you can just push this down, slides right out. Put that over here. Try to keep it neat. And the inner barrel, the inner outer and the hop-up unit is all going to slide out of the front. Once the bushing is taken off, of course. This is all going to slide out of the front of the barrel. Do not try to take this out of the bottom like on the Berettas, because it does not go that way. And if this isn't coming out, there's a reason. See how this rides up the inner barrel and hop-up unit? It will not come out when it's in the highest position. You have to slide it forward. And then slide it out of the front. Sweet, sweet. Assembly is just the opposite. Slide it back through the front. You want your barrel bushing on. Like I said on the standard type 1911s. The extended guide rod ones do not have this barrel bushing. Barrel plug, spring guide and rod. Again, be careful because this does slide around. Like so. Get around this camera here, this is kind of a pain. You can see this is going to wiggle around all over the place, so just keep an eye on that. And we're going to assemble it back on. You can see these slots here and these two rails. It's going to slide right back on. Line up the notch with this square hole. Install the slide release. Press it back in. You're good to go. It's just a basic takedown. Field strip as they call it. Okay, so there we have it. The feet per second rating on the chrono was at least 315, I believe. It was over 300. So it's got a decent feet per second on just straight propane. Just want to make sure you lube up the gun if you're just using straight propane, of course. And it's overall it's a pretty cool gun. I like it. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Wii's, but you know, they make a very reasonably priced pistol, man, and it works. So, like I said, if you know, as long as you take care of it, you don't drop the thing and just, you know, beat it and don't lube it up. I mean, it's obviously not going to last for you with anything really, but it's a full metal gun. It's very affordable. Looks cool and it does the job. So I can't really knock it that much. I mean, it is what it is, guys. So that's about it for this one. Oh, the weight of this thing is it's approximately like 2 pounds. So it would be the about the equivalent of an unloaded 1911 firearm. What else can I say? It's a 15-round magazine. As you can see here, nothing special, just, you know, matte black finish. Yeah, I mean, at least it's got this. I love having a way to just speed load these magazines. I can't stand the ones that don't. I don't understand why they wouldn't put it in there, but anyway, that is this review for Airsoft Armada.
As always, this gun can be purchased at airsoftarmada.com.
Until next time.